بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فعقروها فقال تمتعوا في داركم 3 أيام فعقروها فقال تمتعوا في داركم 3 أيام وإذ قال موسى لقومه يا قوم اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ جعل فيكم أنبياء
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإذ قال موسى لقومه اذكروا
وإذ قال موسى لقومه يا قوم اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم
وإذ قال موسى لقومه يا قوم اذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ جعل فيكم أنبياء
إذ جعل فيكم أنبياء وجعلكم ملوكا وكأي من نبي قاتل معه ربيون كثير
وكأي من نبي قاتل معه ربيون كثير فما وهنوا لما أصابكم
في سبيل الله وما ضعفوا وما استكانوا لا يسأل عما يفعل وهم يسألون لا يسأل عما يفعل وهم يسألون
Okay, now please open your Holy Quran. Please open your Holy Quran. Please recite Surah Yusuf 67 and 68.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وقال يا بني لا تدخلوا من باب واحد وادخلوا من أبواب متفرقة وما أغني عنكم من الله من شيء إن الحكم إلا لله عليه توكلت وعليه فليتوكل المتوكلون ولما دخلوا من حيث أمرهم أبوهم ما كان يغني عنهم من الله من شيء إلا حاجة في نفس يعقوب قضاها وإنه لذو علم لما علمناه ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
Enough. Okay, now please explain the munasabah of this verse to the previous ayah. If the sabab nuzul of this verse exists, please tell us about that.
There is no reason, there is no sabab nuzul behind the revelation of this ayah, and then the correlation between Surah Yusuf verse 67-68 to the verses before it is that in the verses before it Allah informed to us of the event that happened in the time of the Prophet Yusuf, where his father in the beginning said he will not send his youngest with them, but then give in. And then in the next verse, Allah tells about us that the Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam informed his sons not to enter Egypt from one gate.
Okay. Please translate the following vocabularies. What is the meaning mutafarriqah?
Mutafarriqah, different.
Yes. Second, al-hukm.
Hukmu, judgment.
Al-mutawakkilun.
Al-mutawakkilun, those who believe, those who trust.
Qadaha.
Qadaha, that he commits.
Repeat. I change to another vocabulary. What is it, qadaha?
That he commits, that he fulfills.
Okay, the last one. As-siqayah. I continue the vocabulary, the ayah before that. Okay. As-siqayah. فلما جهزهم بجهز جعل السقاية.
From verse 17.
Yes. Actually, you read until this, but I cut. So the vocabulary as-siqayah.
As-siqayah, the king's bull.
Okay, now please do the tafsir of the verses.
Okay, Bismillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulullah. Now let me explain to you the tafsir of Surah Yusuf verse 67 and 68. Now, as we know, there is no sabab nuzul for the revelation of the verse, but it was narrated by the scholars that the revelation of the whole Surah Yusuf was to comfort the Prophet, as at that time it was during the year of sadness, when the Prophet had lost his uncle and his wife. So continuing to the tafsir, وَقَالَ يَا بَنِيَّ. This is the sentence of the Prophet Yaqub when he was sending away his sons along with his youngest Benjamin on a journey to Egypt. He said, "O my sons, لا تدخلوا من باب واحد وَدَخُلُوا مِنْ أَبْوَابٍ مُتَفَرِّقَةٍ. He warned them not to enter Egypt from one gate, instead enter it from different gates. This, he said, he warned his children because he feared of the evil eye from them, for his children was mashallah, was all handsome, very interesting, and attracts people. So he fears that if they enter as a group and people know that they were from the same fathers and were brothers, some may invoke envy, and some may even try to cause harm and pain to them. And thus he warned his sons, وَمَا أُغْنِيَ عَنْكُمْ مِنَ اللَّهِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ, and I cannot avail you from Allah at all. Meaning, even with his worry in his heart that people may cause his children harm and evil eye, he made this only as a precautions. And if Allah wills, and only if Allah wills, he cannot avail them from what Allah has decided for them. Innal hukmu illa lillah. Verily, all matters, all judge only belongs to Allah. If Allah had willed something, even if all creation from the day creation of Adam till the day of resurrection came together, they cannot avail or hasten Allah's judgment. Alayhi tawakkaltu, and so I have made the precaution, I have warned my children, and I have invoked my Lord, and thus now I put in him my trust. I believe him that he will protect my children and bring them back all to me in safety. وَعَلَيْهِ فَلْيَتَوَكَّلِ الْمُتَوَكِّلُونَ. And in Allah let those who have trust put their trust, as how Allah never betrays his servants and believers. And then in the next verse, وَلَمَّا دَخَلُوا مِنْ حَيْثُ أَمَرَهُمْ أَبُوهُمْ. Allah informed us of the continuation of the story, where his sons, along with their youngest Benjamin, arrived at Egypt, and they fulfilled their father's request. Thereof, they arrived at Egypt and then dispersed to enter Egypt in several different cases. مَا كَانَ يُغْنِي عَنْهُمْ مِنَ اللَّهِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ. And truly, with these precautions again, they didn't avail anything from Allah's judgment. إِلَّا حَاجَةً فِي نَفْسِ يَعْقُوبَ قَضَاهَا. It was only a desire within Yaqub's soul that he fulfilled. وَإِنَّهُ لَذُو عِلْمٍ لِمَا عَلَّمْنَاهُ. And verily, he has knowledge which we have taught him. Meaning that the Prophet Yaqub ﷺ was bestowed by Allah knowledge. Not that he acquired himself by learning or from observation, instead it was something that Allah has given and blessed him with. Innahu ladu ilmin lima allamnahu. For Yaqub knows that even with all the blessing Allah gives him, even with the title of prophethood, he still does not have the power or the control to protect his children, only if Allah's will. وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. But most men do not know.
Now answer my question. Listen to me. Why did their father tell them to enter Egypt through different door?
Their father, the Prophet Yaqub ﷺ, told and requested to his children to enter Egypt from several different gates because of his worries. He saw his children were, mashallah, very handsome, tall, attractive, and that they might attract evil eye, or people might want to cause harm to them.
How you know they are very handsome?
Well, the Prophet Yusuf himself was handsome.
Yes, because the brother of Yusuf, female, yes, is very handsome. Next question. What did Yusuf say to Benjamin when they met?
So when Benjamin was brought from Canaan, Palestine, to Egypt to meet Yusuf, he took Benjamin and talked to him in seclusion. He tells him, "Verily, I am your brother, I am Yusuf." And then he comforts his brother, "Don't grieve, don't be sad of what our brothers had committed till now."
How you say in Arabic or in ayah? Fala tabta'is. That's mean. Okay? Now the last question, please tell us the lesson that you find from this ayah.
The lesson we can find from this ayah is that first, no one in this earth, in this world, can avail anything from Allah's judgment. And that second, the enormous love and affection of a father towards his children. And that third, even if we know we cannot avail anything from Allah, it is still within us to create perversion and try.
Okay, thank you very much. Say Sadaqallahul Azim.